Hey guys, welcome back to another lovely trading recap for July 19th. We're up $298 or 0.75% on the account, and we took 2 trades on 2 tickers. So we also have it on the Excel, so we can start seeing more in-depth information, such as like the dollar move we made on the trades, if we're in with 4.5 size, if we stopped out some of the size at break even, the percentage move of the trade, and our realized risk to reward. So you'll be able to see on that first one we made just a 1 to 1.10, and on the other one only about 1 to half. But obviously they change going into the trades. You're always aiming for at least a 1 to 1 or higher, but sometimes it changes, so I don't want it just to have a rough number, but instead get the realized number, and then we can start seeing what we get over time, because obviously that will affect our our accuracy. If most of our trades are, let's say, only 1 to 0.75, obviously that would make a difference, because even if we got like a 70% accuracy, we could still be losing money. So we will go over SGOC first. We took this long, so didn't actually gap up pre-market, instead gapped up after hours yesterday, but kind of held that area, so we went for that long on that deviation as it came down. So we went long for, was it 450 shares? Yeah, 450 shares at 11.44, and then we ended up selling out at 12. So we made a nice 60. Well, I think we realized 58. We did actually stop out some. Oh, there it is. We just can see it. So yeah, we waited for this move to go through, and then when we hit around, I think it was 12.30, we just moved that stop kind of back down to that just below 12, I think 11.95, because if it fell back below there, it was most likely going to continue down, which I guess was kind of right, and consolidated that area before fading down. But we were looking more to get towards that VWAP. I think we actually had our target at 12.45, so we were looking more for there, but we didn't quite get there. But I guess that's all good. On to the next trade is CYTK, and again this was another long bias trade. I did notice after as well it was actually shortable, we just didn't short it. I don't think it was on my scanners at this point, or I just didn't see it on my scanners, because that would have been a good area to short, and I believe there was actually short locators. But the trade we ended up taking was a long trade off the 28.22 level, which if we go to multiple charts will be the bounce off the second deviation on the daily chart. Went long, we looked in some profits around that 9. A reason for that is because obviously we got that $1/2 resistance, it makes sense to lock in some there in case we struggle to break through. And in this case we did actually kind of like keep snapping through, but putting back very quickly. So I wanted to just lock in a bit, I think we locked in 200 shares there out of 300, just because it didn't look like we were going to continue through. It did end up continue up to 28.78, but we were looking to lock in the rest of the profit around that 28.95, so we just didn't quite make it there. Actually, I think we were even trying to get 29.25, but either way, we didn't get that far out, so we ended up just stopping out the rest at, I think we had our order at 28.23, and we ended up getting stopped out at 28.20, which, yeah, if we pull this up, yeah, that's why we ended up losing $2 on those last 100 shares, but overall green, and should have been a green exit if it filled that exact dollar price, but it didn't. So yeah, that's it, I guess, for the trades we took today. The Excel sheet should be coming in handy. Obviously we're still going to throw it into trading view so we can still see all the normal statistics, but I mainly just want to use this so we can start seeing the realized risk to reward, because we're also placing our stops in here, and we can start seeing over time when we start throwing losing trades into here, if the reason we got stopped out was because we did a whole level. Like, I'm thinking on the stop losses, should we be using 27.90 or should we be using 27.89, if that actually makes a big difference. Also we need to update these so these happen automatically, but we will do that probably by tomorrow. But that's it for the day trading recap. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in tomorrow's video, and that's it. Peace.